This is Austin Stoltzfus reporting for The Slate. The Cumberland Valley Beer Trail began in 2017 and continues to add breweries, wineries, and others to its list. Aaron Jumper, social media and travel media manager for the Cumberland Valley Visitors Bureau, explains exactly what the Beer Trail is and what impacts it has on the community.
The Cumberland Valley Beer Trail, it's a passport program that allows visitors and residents to explore all of the great craft beer that we have in the Cumberland County, to have them find this growing scene of craft breweries and now distilleries and wineries that they can enjoy, stay for the weekend, and just use this year-long passport program to win prizes and again find new craft beer that they haven't before. Passport program, it's a little booklet that allows you to pick up at any of the breweries on the program. There's about 30 locations on the passport. It changes about twice a year. We put out a new passport, but it goes year round. There's never a stop date necessarily. You get stickers at every location you go to, and then you win prizes, which is great.
Jumper explains what the goal was behind creating the Beer Trail.
From our perspective, we're the Cumberland Valley Visitors Bureau. We want to bring people to visit our area, whether it's hiking the Appalachian Trail or going to a car show. But we've seen just this growth in craft beer, and as a staff, we like craft beer, and we just saw it growing in a direction where we thought we had a product for visitors to really come and stay for, and not just be the side piece, not just be I'm going to stop at Molly Pitcher on a Saturday night. I'm going to go to Carlisle and I'm going to visit 6 breweries over the weekend. So it was really about creating a visitor experience for the entire weekend. For the passport, the first 5 stickers you get, you're going to get a bottle opener sent to you. After 15 stickers, you get a bottle opener and a t-shirt, which we found is one of the most popular prizes. And then after 20 stickers, you get the bottle opener, the t-shirt, and a cooler to take with you. Yeah, so when we first started in 2017, and we were sort of just accepting places that had lots of great craft beer. Didn't have to be their own. It just had to be a place that either maybe had a lot, maybe be a place that had some rare beers you can get, at your local, beer store. That's what we were initially looking for. But after we've seen rapid growth in craft breweries and just number of participants, we have been a little bit more selective in who we choose. We want to make sure we're working towards next year. It's got to be beer either brewed on site, or you have to make your own beer somehow. Where we see that with wineries and distilleries might be evolving as well. We want to make sure that you're just producing your own product and make that experience something that the visitor can enjoy a little bit more.
We do wine tasting. We are a cross between a wine shop and a wine bar. We do have a small kitchen, so we do light appetizers and desserts. We do live music every Saturday night. It's a good place to hang out, but as you can see, the space is not your traditional bar by any means. We are in an old Queen Anne Victorian house built in 1892, and so it's almost like you're at somebody's house having a party instead of out to a bar for the evening.
Exterior House is a little bit more unique than some of the other breweries, wineries, is that we make all of the beer here, but we also have a full service bar in the sense that we do serve wine, cider, and cocktails, which kind of gives us a little bit of an edge that we can provide something to everyone.
No one else is doing cider, so that's our thing. No one does cider like this in the entire state of Pennsylvania. Coupled with an atmosphere with music and the aesthetic appeal of our merchandise and the magic and of our events, the hidden bathroom on the second floor, the kids angle, the family friendly atmosphere. So we're trying to do everything we can to create a unique experience, and it's working.
We're the first distillery in Carlisle since Prohibition, so that kind of makes us stand out. Ourselves here, we're a fire-themed place, so my business partner Devin and myself are both longtime volunteer firemen, so our two families opened the place up and we kind of went with that theme, and we're also doing every day we're open, we have a 10% discount for emergency services and military.
It's a super saturated market with craft brew right now, and a lot of the market is kind of those new styles. It's float IPAs, it's milkshakes, it's heavily hopped things, and although we do those products, we tend to stay more in line with twists on traditional styles. So we take those kind of West Coast IPAs, that kind of traditional American IPA, and do a little twist on it. I think one of the things that makes us unique in terms of beer is that we don't do as much experimental. We do a lot more kind of standard, traditional, just good beers.
I think the gamification that we have now of incentivizing, anything. I think passports or, passports are fun. It's the prize at the end makes it a little bit more rewarding, other than just drinking beer. I mean, you don't need much more of a reward to drink beer, but now that you have one, it makes it a little bit more. So instead of saying, I'm just gonna go to 1 or 2 places tonight, I'll drive safe, I'll get an Uber, I'll stay the night, and I'll visit several. So I think making that experience a whole lot more than just one craft brewery, but I think it helps the craft breweries that they're, I think a lot of them come together with this mission of not just one, but several working together, and I think the passport enhances that, where it's you're really a community, and welcoming these guests in to try what you have has a lot more opportunities. More than any other industry that we work with, they realize the partnerships they have, and whether it's maybe they'll make they'll make a new beer together, and the collaborations that we see through beer making or through festivals, it's great. I think it will continue to help us grow, and I think that's one of the reasons for the success in our area.
For us, it definitely gives you a wider variety of clientele. It gets people excited to go try out all the things and kind of make Central PA a destination for breweries. And it does, when you kind of reward people for going out places and doing things, getting the stickers, getting to get the coupons and stuff, it opens up the market to people who may not typically be craft beer drinkers or go into breweries, but they're like, well, I might as well give it a try, because if I like it, I can kind of get something out of it. So
it absolutely has helped out with business. When the Visitors Bureau put it together, I guess almost 3 years ago now, it actually brought me a fair amount of business, because people see a beer trail, they're immediately thinking, I'm going to breweries. So I actually got a lot of customers in that would probably have never come in if it weren't for the beer trail, because they were predominantly beer drinkers, but they wanted to come in, just everybody's got to get a little sticker. They love those little stickers, So I think that brought me some business that I probably wouldn't have gotten.
I can say, at least from our standpoint, with definitely an increase in foot traffic. It's really nice that the beer trail goes from Harrisburg pretty much all the way down to us. We're one of the most southern breweries you can get to, and I'm actually bewildered sometimes of how often we get people traveling from Harrisburg, Carlisle area, Mechanicsburg, so they're willing to travel 45 minutes to an hour, 15 minutes, depending where they live, to come down and test out our product, which is really cool.
Although the market is super saturated, there's still a lot of variety out there, which is pretty cool that with so many places, everyone is unique in what their style, what their taste, what they like to do.